The world had never seen anything like it before. People were dying, only to rise again as flesh-eating zombies. It was a nightmare come to life, and there seemed to be no end in sight. The outbreak began in a small village in the countryside, where a mysterious virus had infected the population. At first, it seemed like a mild flu, but it quickly escalated into something far more deadly. People started to exhibit strange symptoms, including fever, nausea, and a violent aggression that made them lash out at anyone nearby. As the virus spread, panic began to set in. People barricaded themselves in their homes, but it was no use. The zombies were too strong, too relentless. They broke down doors, smashed through windows, and swarmed over anything in their path. The government quickly declared a state of emergency, and the military was deployed to contain the outbreak. But it was too late. The zombies had spread far and wide, infecting entire cities and decimating populations. The world was on the brink of collapse. The survivors banded together, forming small communities in the ruins of what had once been their homes. They scrounged for food and supplies, and tried to stay alive in a world that was now ruled by the undead. It was a dangerous existence, with danger lurking around every corner. But the survivors were determined to fight back. They developed new tactics and strategies to deal with the zombies, including creating makeshift weapons and setting traps to lure them away. Despite the odds, there were glimmers of hope. Scientists worked around the clock to develop a cure, and small groups of survivors banded together to launch daring raids on zombie-infested areas. They risked their lives for a chance at survival, knowing that there was no going back. In the end, it was a combination of scientific ingenuity and human resilience that saved the world. A cure was developed, and it was administered to the remaining survivors. Slowly but surely, the zombies began to die off, and the world began to heal. It was a hard-won victory, and the scars of the zombie apocalypse would never truly heal. But the survivors knew that they had beaten the odds, and that they had saved humanity from the brink of extinction. They stood tall, ready to face whatever the future held, knowing that they had faced their worst nightmare and come out the other side.